First, I want to thank everybody who's come out, everybody who reached out to me. I've met with the folks from Altria. I've talked to school folks forever, it seems like. So I feel like I've gotten input from both sides, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate that you're still here at 9:15. So thank you for taking the time, being here, and being part of the public process. So one of the speakers said, now we've been here for 12 hours. We did start our day at 9 a.m., so we might be getting a little punchy in the next 45 minutes or so. But we're here to discuss a huge issue, and it's important that we see it through. We have been in the midst of our budget cycle, and the cigarette tax kind of ran a parallel track and is now on the budget cycle track, but it was introduced before all the budget stuff started. But I will say our two most stressful budget sessions was last Monday and earlier today, and it's because of the capital money that does not exist. We don't have a lot of capacity. We have extraordinary needs in our city. We have school needs. We have needs in our parks. We have parks and rec facilities that have bathrooms that are in the same conditions of the bathrooms of our schools. We have road infrastructure needs. I mean, everybody who lives in Richmond, I know that you have a pothole that you run over every day, and I apologize, and we are trying to find dollars for everything. So it's been stressful, and we have had some back and forth amongst ourselves, with the administration. We are at our debt capacity, and now we're taking money from other projects, and it's a battle. So going back to the schools, they have requested $31 million for school maintenance this year. We know that is just impossible for us to do, and I'm sorry for that. The mayor put forward a $1.5 million line item for school maintenance. And I used to be on school board, to me it feels like what happened right around the time I was on school board. All these new schools were being built, and the school maintenance money was non-existent. The first year I was on school board, I think we got less than $1 million. And I was flabbergasted. I was standing in the back of this room when budget stuff was going on because our school board meeting had ended, and I could not believe that school maintenance was being funded with that little amount. And it was upsetting, and it kept me up at night. We had great needs and no funding stream. I have two kids. They're both in Richmond Public Schools. And the school they will attend next year is scheduled for a renovation in a decade. So when my son is 23, his school will be renovated. When my daughter is 20, the school will be renovated. Hopefully they will not be in middle school anymore at that point. And that's why I think these maintenance dollars are so important, because the meals tax went through. I didn't support it. I felt like the process was too rushed. I wish we had bumped the brakes a little bit, but we didn't. It went through, and we're here. But the maintenance dollars are just as important as the new school dollars. So I believe that dedicating funding streams for schools are important. They're important for consistency, for planning for schools, and I want to thank Parker for introducing this and coming back year after year and pushing it through, and I plan to support this tonight.